Hello, 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 hello. Buenas dan, half a day. Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening. Welcome back to another now Tuesday testimony and interviewing. Good morning or good afternoon to Guam time people. Good evening to the East Coast. Good evening to Cali time. Welcome everybody. I think my co-host is jumping in. Do. Waiting for Nettie C. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Good evening.
Hi,
Hey.
what up?
What's up? Nettie C,
Sorry, I have.
everybody on the live. Hello, puppy. There you go. She'll jump back on. Technical difficulties. But yeah, Tuesday, we're changing the Wednesday testimony and interviewing to Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's been going super great. Thanks to all of you guys. What is up with this lighting though? What the heck? Thanks to all of you guys. So I'm doing it on Tuesdays and Thursdays now. I think it's important topics that we're talking about, and we need more space into it. I don't know how it's gonna go and what it's gonna look like, but so far it's been going great with the support of everybody. So thank you so much. I'm excited about that. I'm trying to do topics within the week. So this topic for this week is actually bullying, which is very, very important to me. And hello, Alicia. Thank you. Very important. And we'll jump into that again. Let me just get the co-host in. Boom. This lighting though.
Hi, sorry.
You're good. The puppy's talking to us back there.
Yeah, I know. I had
The
to.
calendar.
I don't know if you can hear my dog barking, but I'm sorry if you do.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it. We're quarantining and chilling.
Awesome.
Yeah, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Excited for this live.
I know. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know why.
I was a little nervous too, just because like more people than usual have been messaging on the topic that we have going on. So I was like, okay, we'll see how it goes. And now I'm doing it twice a week instead of once a week. So we're
Nice.
flowing with it, trial and error. Yeah. So we'll just jump right into it. We got another co-host coming on. Casanova on the mic at 7:30. So everybody, this is Nettie C, official Nettie C. Thank you for coming on and
Thank
joining
you.
my
What up,
live today.
everybody?
Half a day, aloha. How do you say hello in like Saipanese?
Half a day.
Half a day? It's half a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Sorry. Wait. Like Saipanese.
I know. I'm
There's,
sorry. Was that bad?
it's I mean, if you're from Saipan, you're Saipanese, and I guess we say hello, like hello, but there are different cultures. And in Chamorro, we say half a day, and in Refalawash, it's tiro, right? I mean,
Yes.
it depends. I probably, forgive me if I said it wrong, but I mean, it just depends. Your just depends. I'd say half a day, or you
Yeah.
just
No.
sorry.
I love it. I love it. No, I love it. We're all learning. But yeah, so I just wanted to introduce you to everybody, guys. This is our first official Tuesday live. We changed it from Wednesdays to Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like I was saying, thanks to everybody and all their awesome support. So this is my first official live, and I'm glad I can have you on there for Tuesdays. This is Nettie C. In can you just introduce yourself really quick?
Yeah. What up, everybody? I'm Nettie C. I'm from Saipan. I like to say I'm a rapper, foodie, and a part-time comedian because when you go on my TikTok or any of my social media, you can't really tell, you know. One day I'm eating eggs and rice, and then the next thing you know, I'm rapping like, "Hey, odds days, you know." So I mean, even me, I'm just as confused. So let's just go with it.
Yes. Now, I wrote that down. I saw that on your Instagram as well. And then you're from Saipan. Can you tell us a little bit about Saipan?
Yeah, like what in general? Like what kind of question or like anything
Just,
about Saipan?
and just anything in general. I just thought it would be a good idea to kind of like let anybody know, whoever doesn't like is not from there or whatnot. You just kind
Okay.
of like,
Okay, well, Saipan is one out of 15 of the, oh my gosh, 15 islands. I don't even know. You know, let me Google that real quick. I can't, 15
yeah. No,
islands
I
out of the
think
CNMI chain, you know?
seeing my, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, I can't believe I don't even know when was the last time somebody asked me that.
No, I'm over here sitting quiet waiting for you. I don't know either. And my dad's
Really?
on there right now. Or my dad's over there right now. 14, Island Chick,
14.
670. Yay,
Who said
yes.
14? Somebody say 14?
Island Cheek, 670.
Oh, nice. Thank
14.
you. 14. So sorry. See, I don't even know. Okay, but don't trust Google, you guys. Google just pulled up 22. Like, no. Okay. I'm wrong, but this is like over wrong.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
like 14. Okay, 14 islands. But yeah, I'm from San Antonio, which is in the south. There was a huge I don't know if you heard about Typhoon Sotoler that hit the CNMI or well, it was really bad. And probably shouldn't even talk about it because I didn't really experience it, but my family did, and it really impacted the islands like dramatically. And but you know what? The CNMI, we're all resilient, you know, and then they're still like following year the flame trees were blooming and people were posting pictures, and it was just so nice, you know, to go from like total destruction to like for some families, you know, total destruction to like rebuilding, even if it was like starting from a tent.
Yes, yes, I love that. No, and yeah, that's why. Sorry, it was a little offhand, but I just thought it would be a good idea to kind of like whoever's not from Guam or not from Saipan or whatnot, just kind of talk a little bit about the island, and what we got going on. But I didn't know about that. Was that storm recently?
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago, Typhoon Solar. 2 years ago, I think.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. All right. Well, yeah, thank you for that. And I just kind of wanted to jump in it and start off with TikTok. So I met Nettie C through TikTok, everybody. And the reason why I was attracted to Net's page was just because her confidence. She was so funny. She was just so open. I loved all her content that she was doing. Again, the confidence. I was just so happy to see somebody from the islands just kind of like representing and just being comfortable and confident in what they're doing. So can you talk just a little bit about your kind of like your experience with TikTok and what kind of like helps you kind of like just be confident on camera?
Um, Honestly, I don't really feel comfortable on camera. There's a lot of videos that I take that I don't post, and sometimes it takes me like months to post. There's some videos that have been sitting in my gallery for years. You know, I just think like maybe after a while when I look at it again, I'm like, I gotta post something. I'll post it. But like don't get me wrong, there's like lots of mean comments which kind of like stop me from like posting certain things, you know? And that kind of sucks because I'm not gonna lie, before we started talking, maybe like an hour before that, I had to delete a comment on TikTok. You know, it was a mean comment, and yeah, I delete mean comments because I don't want to see it, right? Just like when somebody comes to your house and you don't want to see them, you do something about it. You call the cops, right? Please leave. Same thing, right? I can control it, so I'll delete the comments. If comments that are seriously gonna affect me, I delete it. I don't need to see that. I know what you said. Thank you. You know, but out of sight, out of mind, I guess. You know, but not really. And sorry, just a
Yeah.
correction on the Typhoon Solar. That was actually 2015, not 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Okay. It was a little while ago.
Yeah.
No, but I that's what I love though about the islands because I remember when I was on Guam too, we had like Typhoon Paka and Pungsongwa, like some of those strong typhoons, and
Yeah.
literally we went months, months and almost years, if it just years, without power in certain areas, or, the power lines and all the wires and everything were all jacked up and they're all twisted up, and no clean water, and people suffering without homes. So like you said, legit building up from a tent up until build up again. So I just love the resiliency of the island, no matter how small it is. And that's why I'm really pushing and representing, just for the CNMI and just all the small places. I'm actually working on a project that hopefully everybody can join me on. But the whole idea behind it is just remembering the small places that usually get forgotten, like Guam or Puerto Rico. Yemen is going through something right now, Lebanon. It's just these places that we don't really pay attention to, unfortunately. I don't know how and why we, turned about that way, but I think it's important for all of us, to just work together and stay together. So that was good that you
Right.
mentioned that. Yeah.
Definitely.
And then on TikTok, you were saying, like, you had to delete a message or whatnot. Sometimes, do you sometimes react to those comments, or you just immediately out of sight, out of mind?
Sometimes it's like that, but there are the ones that there are those that trigger me, you know, and those ones sometimes I might respond, but then if I do respond, I end up deleting it anyways, because I don't want, when I do that, I feel like I'm bullying, and I don't want to bully anybody, so I just delete it, and it is easier. It's a lot easier to just delete it than to respond to it, and that's kind of how I've been doing it. I delete it. You know what? I thank you for feeling how you feel, I guess. I mean, if it makes you feel better to put somebody down, then what can I do that to you? And how I respond to it defines me, and I'm not about to play your game. I mean, don't get me
Yes, yes.
wrong though. There are some that just make me want to like clap back so hard, you know? But then when I really think about it, I'm like, you know what? Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And before I respond, for everybody that's joining in, if you guys have any questions for us, just go ahead and use the question box on the bottom with the question mark, and we'll kind of go back and forth with the questions and with conversating. But I appreciate you answering that question, and I like how you say that, to just let it go, and you just sometimes delete it, don't even engage in it. I try my best to do that as well. I actually just got my first hate comment on TikTok, like out of like
Wow.
forever. And this kid,
Wow.
he was just like, he said stupid, right, on my thing. And then I responded back to him, and I was like, oh, don't say that, that's not nice. I went to his page and I liked all his videos, and then he duetted it, and he was like, this is the only person that liked all my videos, so thank you. And then I commented and I said, oh, I just wanted to show you some love, because you did put a mean comment on one of my videos, but I knew you didn't mean that. And they didn't even respond. So I was like, you know? So it's like,
Kindness kills. That's how.
yeah,
That's
and
how.
a lot of the times, like, I try to make everyone understand that a lot of the times online, it's either like just little kids or freaking angry older people that are just at home and behind the screen, like, doing nothing and just, hurt. Which draws me to the topic of bullying. Um, because a lot of people, that's the reason why, they do stuff like that, is just because probably they're hurting, within themselves, or they feel insecure with something, within themselves as well. But before we go into that, and I know you said that it hurts or whatnot, but in light of the topic of bullying, would you like to share how those comments, even though you delete them and it's like out of sight, out of mind? And I love how you're like, out of sight, out of mind, but you did say too, sometimes it does hurt, because of course we're
Of
human.
course it hurts. Of course it hurts.
So
I'd be lying if I said it didn't. It hurts,
yeah,
of course.
yep.
But
So
how I
even,
respond to it, I mean,
how does
sorry.
it really like make you feel, even though you don't respond to them or you delete it and you're off
Mhm.
of TikTok, but you're on like at home, and your personal space?
It inspires me to do more. So if it, like this one time I got a comment saying like, oh, you're so something about being fat and like you should stop eating. Oh, or you look like you need a pie. Oh, you know what? I was like, what? Oh, okay. Just for that, I'm gonna make more videos. I'm gonna make more food videos. So now you really have to see me. You know, I respond to it like that. You know, I take it and I use it to fuel me. You know, if it's not going into my music, then it's going into my TikTok videos. You know, like it's in there, it's somewhere. And I've actually found like one way to kind of like get rid of that is to write music. You know, when I'm really like when I'm feeling so hurt by like something like, you know, like somebody wrote on TikTok, I'm just like how do I get this off my chest? Like I don't want to talk about it on Facebook. I don't want to create drama. Like I don't want that. You know what? I take on my book, I listen to a beat or I listen to a song I've been working on and I put it in there. I find a way to put it on paper. And I'm just like, and I feel better, you know, because now I'll make you just wait until you hear this song, okay? You know, like, or whatever, just wait until you see my next video. It's just fuel. Like, so in a way, yeah, it hurts. It does hurt, you know, but at the same time, it pushes me. It pushes me to do more. It motivates me so much when they say I can't do something, or when they say, oh, don't do it, or you shouldn't be like that, or you know, I should look a certain way, or I'm too fat, I'm too this. Like, oh, time out, boo boo. No, you're not gonna make me feel like that. No, you are not.
I love that. I love that. Somebody brought up a question, Alicia. Do you think that some people project their insecurities onto others regarding the hate comments?
Definitely, definitely,
110%.
definitely. That's a really
Yeah, I
good
was just
question.
talking. Yeah, that's a very great question, Alicia. I was just talking to my mom about that. We are talking about like some personal stuff, and I was telling her like, Mom, like maybe like, you know, certain people say certain things or do certain things because maybe they're just kind of like insecure within themselves and they feel intimidated by what other people's doing, which causes them to react in that way. That's why I shared, you know, with the comment with the kid or the guy, whoever that put stupid. That's why I just went and I turn around and you know what I mean? But don't get me
Mm-hmm.
wrong. Sometimes I'll just want to like pop off, you know, and I won't have that kind of patience. Most of the times I have the patience, but sometimes I just want to be like, what? You know, and I just lose it. But I try my best, you know, to.
Right? You wanna be do better, be rise above it, right? Like that's the goal. I mean, like sometimes it's so hard. Sometimes it's so hard. Like there's this one video I posted. This was a while back, and somebody, I think it was, I was eating a watermelon. I wasn't sure. Somebody said like, "Oh, imagine her kids in the background, uh, waiting for her, saying like, 'Hey, mom, save me some.'" And I'm like, "Oh, first of all, homeboy, I don't even have kids. And even if I did have kids, do you really think that I would do that? What? Because I'm big? Because I'm a big girl, all of a sudden I'm gonna eat all the food? You know, and that's what I kind of hate. Like because you're big, people automatically, you know, what the jokes are, they're easier to come. Like, oh hey, watch her, she's gonna finish all the food, you know? I, and you know, for them it's a joke. Okay, I get it. Ha ha ha. It's funny, I get it. But that hurts. That hurts. And that's how I felt. So I responded to that. I responded, you know how we do the reply with the TikTok video? So I did that. And I was so upset. I was, you know, like basically putting it out there, like, no, like, and then he commented saying, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I deleted the video. That's all I needed. Like, thank you. Thank you. But really, did I have to respond that way for you to, I don't know. I just don't get some people, you know? I just don't get it
Oh
sometimes.
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, one thing I really love about your videos and like how you respond to those kind of stuff is that, you know, I see that you respond with humor. Like I was talking to you and I really enjoyed the video where people were making comments and you're like, "Can I see your receipt?" What here
Right.
did you pay for? I
It,
love how you just do it with humor, you know?
I mean, honestly, I feel like that's the best way to go about it. I mean, I could get mad, but where's that gonna get me? You know, if I laugh about it, hey, there you go. I have a TikTok video. You know, maybe it'll get me 10,000 likes. I don't know, but it's funny for me. Like so, now I like that. Like, yeah, for real. If you don't pay for anything, you don't do anything for me. Like, why should your opinion matter? No,
Yep.
no receipt, no opinion. No
I
receipt,
like
no
that. I'm gonna
opinion.
like write that. I'm gonna write that on
Yes,
my wall or something when I go back to school. When we go back into school, no receipt, no opinion.
yes.
um, so yeah, thank you very much for that. And like I was telling you earlier, our topic this week is bullying. So, do you, aside from like TikTok in general, just you personally, have you ever gone through an experience where you felt like you were bullied, to the extent where it made you, really feel some type of way and react in a certain way as well? And, how did that make you feel, or kind of what went about with that, whatever you are open to share?
I mean, that's kind of deep, but I'm a big girl. Let's just say it. I'm a big girl, so I've been bullied about my weight all my life, you know, and like no matter, even if I respond to it in a positive way, like maybe I'll feel better right then, but then it's still at the back of my mind. But um, okay, when I
You
was in
take your
junior
time,
high,
girl.
or
I'm
actually,
so
you know what?
sorry for the question.
I know, sorry, that just kind of like threw me off.
You're okay. You take your time.
Uh, I remember like when I was younger, I used to always want to wear like jackets or sweaters or t-shirts because I didn't feel pretty, like because I'm big, I was always bigger than most of my classmates. And I always felt like, like all the little jokes, like something as simple as like, hey, you guys better go eat because Antoinette's heading to the table, that hurts. And like you don't even realize, like, you're like in a moment you're just like, you just laugh it off, right? Because it's like, oh, like I'm not gonna show you that you hurt me. I'm just gonna like laugh it off and like pretend like it's a joke, but later on I'll go back and cry to myself, or I don't know, but it's just like, sorry, I don't even think I'm answering the question right, but
No,
sorry, I was not expecting to feel like that.
no,
Let me move
no.
on about
You're
my
you're you're good, girl. See, look at the comments. One love, Nettie C. Oh, there's no perfect answer to this. And that's what I try to tell the people, that are in the messages, messaging me and things like that. But I really quick, Net, I just want to like really show my appreciation for you participating in these answers. And I want you to know that you being able to sit here, regardless if you're showing your emotions or not, it's showing whoever is on this live, that it's okay to express however you're feeling and talk about those things that hurt
Mhm.
you. And I know, again, that it's an emotional subject, but I really truly appreciate you, being able to answer it and participating, because this right here is all for, somebody out there that is not as strong as you to sit here and say something.
Mhm.
So thank you. Sizo is Masi.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Of
Thank you,
course. See the
Casanova.
comments.
Casanova
You,
on the mic.
you Casanova on the mic. That's my
What
next
up?
co-host. Yeah, she's
Nice.
actually from Guam, and she's a rapper too. She's a singer as well. I was talking to her about you yesterday.
What?
Yes, I was talking to
Casanova on
her
the
about
mic.
you yesterday. You got some red hearts in there. And yeah, I was actually telling her a little snippet about what we were talking about. I hope it was okay. But I was just sharing with her as far as like your music part of things, how
Mm-hmm.
you were saying that it's COVID and it's kind of challenging because you got to go like here and there and everywhere. And Casanova, you can actually chime in the comments anytime and jump and chime in and say. But she actually said, she actually recommended like, hey, let her know to like jam out like 5 songs, put 5 songs together, write it all out, put it all down or whatever, and then you can go to the studio or go, wherever you need to go, and let whoever need to do chop that up and do it
Oh,
up that way. That
definitely.
way they have a
Trust me,
couple
that
songs to
that's
work
that's
with.
gonna happen. Yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
happen. And I actually wish I could actually make you listen to something that I've been working on, but I'm gonna take your advice and maybe show like little snippets on TikTok. So if you see it happening, it's
Yeah.
thanks for that. I, I've kind of been slacking in that department because, in all honesty, it's a lot easier to eat food in front of a camera than it is to record and write. And, of course, that thing costs money. It's not like it just falls on trees. Grows on trees, falls on trees. Ooh, Yes.
Yeah, I just
Yes,
love it. It's
Casanova.
so funny. But yeah, no, I'm always gonna support. So I'm gonna be watching out for that. And whenever you post that up, I'm gonna share it. Everybody drop the Saipan flag down in the comments. Motivate Nettie C here. If you guys want to hear her music, drop the Saipan flag down in the comments. For everybody that's just tuning in, please utilize the question box. If you guys have any specific questions for Net, please use the question box. And yeah, man, I really see you working hard, and I really see you like hustling really hard, like in your music videos, like when you make Gotta Make Money, right? I saw you doing videos every day, same video, same song, same song, same song. And then I saw a video where you're like, oh, if you're wondering why I'm using the same song, I'm like, girl, I don't care. I just want to hear the song and see you, you know? So
Yeah, well, that's because somebody commented saying, why do you keep using that same sound? Or I notice I'm like,
I figured,
well, it's my song. Like, why not, right?
right, exactly. Why not? That's what we should say. Why not?
Right.
But yeah, again, thank you for that. I just want to hold space to say I truly appreciate it. Even in the times like after this, if we get off and then you have another comment or whatever, or whenever you feel, sad about whatever, just think about what I said, girl, and just try your best. I know it's hard, it really like fruity, it really like grabs the corazon, and you want to be like, what did you say to me, bro? But
Oh no, girl. I don't
just try
respond like
your
that.
best
Hit them with
because
kindness. That's the best way. The
mhm.
only
Yep.
way. Hit them
Yep,
with kindness.
just try your best to stay strong because there's other girls there's other women out there, there's other big girls out there that are not strong enough to do some of the stuff that you're doing. So, no pressure or anything, but they're
What do you
all
think?
looking up to you, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
thank you for
So
having me.
of course, and before you go, I'm sorry to put again another serious question, but I was telling you when I reached out to you, the number one thing I want people to come on here on is, I really love the teenagers and the adolescents specifically. I really work very, very well with them. I think the teens is a very important age because that's when we're growing and we're changing and we're learning our personality, and we go through rough times, rough bumps or whatnot. So one of
Mm,
the questions that we are asking on the flyer is if you could tell your teenage self one thing, what would that be?
it gets better. Um, don't sweat the small stuff. Wait, I feel like this question needs to be deeper. My answer should be deeper than that. What would I tell my younger self,
Your teenage self.
my teenage self? It gets better because if I like, I'm not about to go deep into that, but I'm just gonna tell my teenage self, hey, it gets better. You should see yourself in the future. You know, you should see how well you handled that. You survived that. You did
Yes.
that.
You did that.
Yes,
Hey,
you did that.
it's not even about getting deep, dude. That's just short, simple, straight to the point. You know what I mean? It gets better. You did that. So I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for that. And
Thank you.
finally, lastly, where can people find you? Let people know where to find you. Let them know what you're up to, your music and stuff like that. I know you got some couple stuff out and some stuff, in the works.
Yeah, okay. So you can find me on TikTok, Facebook. You can find me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Nettie C Official. NETTYCEE Official. Um, I have something really exciting coming up. I have a project that I'm single-handedly doing. And again, I do everything by myself, really. So I'm really excited. You're gonna see it. It's gonna come out in a few weeks, if not sooner. Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see it. And I hope you like it.
Yes, yes. I've been following Nettie C for a couple of months now, guys, and I always look forward to her videos. It always makes me laugh. It always gives me some sort of sense of, back home vibes, and I really appreciate that, especially being out here in the mainland, because you don't really feel that so much. So whenever I feel something like that, I really appreciate it. I love it. So, girl, you keep doing what you're doing, and remember, you did that.
You
You
did
did that.
that. Yes. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
of
thank you
course.
for
So
always being so kind though. So that's why I followed you back, because you just always, you were always commenting like really positive stuff. I'm like, okay, sis, I see you, like, yes, that's a, I'll follow you. Yes.
yes,
So
yes. Thank
thank
you. See those
you.
Masi. Yes, yes. See those Masi. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Everybody, if you guys are on TikTok or Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is, Nettie C again, and we're gonna be looking out for the music net. So
Yes.
I'm gonna be watching it out. We're gonna get Casanova on the mic next. So if you want to stay tuned to check it out, you're more than welcome to.
Definitely. Bye.
Um, Thank you. Bye. All right, all right. I just need to breathe right quick. Kind of take a second. Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kim, hi, how are you? Hello. Quick 7-1. What's up, Cello? Quick 671. My bad.